Brandon Miniman from Pocketnow.com. If you're on AT&T and you want an Android 3G phone, you don't have many options. You have the Motorola Backflip, which is the only Android device that AT&T sells right now, but in our tests, it's not a good device. It's slow, it's buggy, the hardware is kind of weird, kind of a novelty with that weird backflipping keyboard. You also could choose the Sony Ericsson Xperia X10, which is not for sale yet. It's going to be for sale very soon, but people have complained that the interface is slow, and it's also going to be very expensive. You could also get the Acer Liquid, which has the AT&T 3G bands and runs Android, but it's running an older version of Android, and also it's made by Acer, so the hardware is low quality. And finally, you have the Google Nexus One, which just recently came out in the AT&T 3G flavor. I know this phone has been out for a long time. I know it's been talked about. I know we talked about it back when the T-Mobile 3G version came out in January. But I figure, hey, it's a chance for another unboxing, so let's do it. Here's the unboxing for the AT&T 3G Nexus One. Let's do it. Alright, I'm probably going to experience some deja vu here, but hey, again, it's a chance for another unboxing. Now this device is particularly important to me because I'm going to be using it as my daily driver, probably until the next wave of phones come out later in the summer. And one of the greatest things about the Google Nexus One is that it's got an extremely robust development community around it. You can go to XDA developers, you can swap ROMs, you can put the HTC Desire ROM on this and get the Sense interface, which I think is great. So here it is, Nexus One. Again, we've seen this before, but let's unbox it again. So it opens up, I think, like so. No specs on the back. Strange. I don't think the original Nexus One left the back totally blank. Perhaps they're using the same box for all models so that they don't have to print many different models for the T-Mobile version, the AT&T version, and coming up the Verizon version. So here's the good old Nexus One, super thin device, one of the thinnest, if not the thinnest, Android device they make. Let's take a look at the included accessories. Google gives you a case. Of course, it's got the Android logo. It's not made out of leather, just basic materials. Some instructions, warranty statements, headphones, and then we've got the battery, which is the same battery as found in the HTC Desire, which we recently reviewed on Pocketnow.com. So it's a 1400 milliamp hour battery. The battery life on the Nexus One and the Desire, in most cases, and in our test, is quite good. And of course, we've got some headphones. So let's see the Desire. So the Nexus One is going to look exactly the same as the Nexus One on T-Mobile. They're all the same. They just have slightly different internals to have the UMTS 850 and 1900 megahertz band, which will let you get 3G on AT&T, which is really what we're after here. So there aren't going to be many follow-up posts to this particular unboxing, but be sure to check out Pocketnow.com, where we're always talking about the latest in Android and Windows Mobile and other smartphone hardware and software. Hope you like the unboxing. That's it for now. And for the moment of truth, to make sure, double check that we're going to indeed get 3G over AT&T here. Going to slide this in. And ta-da, we have 3G. I'm going to do a little speed test here. Okay, so pretty good, not amazing. I'm going to test it again, 850 kilobits per second. I'm looking for something above 1. Looks like we've got an error here. So I'll test this further, and I'll report back on exactly how fast the 3G comes through here on the Nexus One, made for AT&T.